Qualification number 19. We are back from lunch, and we do have a little bit of a rivalry match here. Mystic Biscuit and Velocity Raptors against their secondary teams on the other side of the field. Velocity Raptors with a piece of coral in hand, and it just tumbles over the top as the drivers take control of the robots. Lots of collisions over on the blue side of the field. Gravity Rex hitting all of those deep cages on the blue side of the field. Looks like they're potentially having a little bit of an issue controlling their robot. And over on the blue side, their alliance partners, Mogbots, have a piece of coral in their intake, and they drop it onto the first level of the reef, but it just tumbles to the floor. Hotwire also dropping a piece of coral to the floor, and we'll see if they can go back to the human player station and get themselves another piece. Switchback over on the red side of the field, almost making contact with Hotwire over on the blue side of the field in that penalty zone, but they do manage to just get away without getting a penalty. And over on the red side, Mystic Biscuit, Manipulator out, trying to remove that piece of algae from the reef, and they can't quite get it, so they decide to move over to the other side of the reef where they have a piece of coral in hand, and they place it on that third level before returning back to their human player station. Velocity Raptors trying to grab a piece of coral from the ground, and they're going to have a little bit of issue moving around their own team. Gravity Rex, who's looking like they're going to try to block Velocity Raptors from getting more pieces of coral from the human player station, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be for much, as Velocity Raptors can just grab pieces of coral from the ground. Over on the blue side of the field, Hotwire trying to pull a piece of algae off of the reef, and it doesn't quite manage to come off of that reef, and they return back to their human player station where they grab a piece of coral from the ground. Switchback doing some victory spins, trying to find out if they can get in the way of the Blue Alliance anymore. 30 seconds left, and it's 65 to 26 in favor of the Red Alliance at the moment. And of course, the climbs will come here shortly as we are now in the end game period. Piece of coral being placed by Velocity Raptors, climber deployed, and they're going to move over towards their deep cage. Will they be able to get themselves off of the ground here? Of course, their sister team, Gravity Rex, trying to do the same on the blue side of the field. Velocity Raptors is up off of the ground. Gravity Rex is up off of the ground, and that is the end of the match. Two Red Alliance robots getting the park, only one Blue Alliance robot. Sorry, make that both Blue Alliance robots getting the park. 77 to 29 in favor of the Red Alliance, and we'll have your final scores to you in a moment. Let's take a look at those final scores for qualification number 19. The Red Alliance taking home the victory. 93 to 45 in favor of that Red Alliance. 4 ranking points being taken home. 3 for the win, 1 for the barge. Blue Alliance taking home a barge ranking point for themselves.